Okay, start of hike. First things first, that's the entrance way to Alexander Springs. But you have to take this blue trail about between a quarter and a half a mile to hit the Florida Trail, and then take a right to go northbound. It is deer hunting season, but they did say that there's not supposed to be any hunting on the Florida Trail, although some people have reported that they've had hunters on it. Didn't bring my orange hat, but I do have my red Chiefs hat. Maybe that will help. Coming off the blue trail from Alexander Springs to the Florida Trail intersection. Yep, half a mile up to where this came from, Alexander Springs. And Clearwater Lake is 10 miles, but that's southbound. That's left, you see the orange blaze? And take a right. This is northbound Florida Trail. So here we go. So far, it's beautiful. It's a crisp morning. It's very cool. I've got a t-shirt on. Yeah, I have a t-shirt on. And it's a little cool, but I'll start warming up here any minute. This is beautiful. Man, oh man. I'm glad I'm doing this now. Other than my left knee is got a little pain in it that just kind of concerns me a little. I could always bail out in the next mile or two if I had to, but I think I'm fine. Just old legs needing warming up, hopefully. Whoa, I better get out of here. That's the way I'm going. And this is a landmark called the Sinkhole. I don't really want to get over there too far. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It is called a sinkhole, though. trail is going that way, but we're just now getting up on some prairie land. So I'm gonna take this little side trail over here. Oh wow, is this not beautiful? Look at this. We're just now getting to prairie land. I love the prairie. Hopkins Prairie, beautiful. Ooh, he's got something. Was it a fish? I think it was a small fish of some kind. All right, coming up on Farles Lake. This little road. Take a quick right just down the road. Beautiful lake called Farles Lake. The Florida Trail goes over to the right and goes all the way along the lake on, I assume that's the east side. It's a big lake. Come here. Oh, look at you. You're a young fella. Yes, you are. I see you got a hunting GPS collar on. Where's your buddies? Where's your buddies? I heard you coming up behind me. Kind of spooked me a little. That's the way I came from. This is all prairie. Looking back towards Farles Lake over there somewhere. It's probably in flood season. This is probably a lot of water. My buddy, the hunting dog, he's just a really young. Oh, I hear him yelping. I hear him yelping. You better watch it. Some of those ponds probably have gators in them. A gator will have a GPS tracking system in him. Huh. Oh, taking a break. I just walked back off the road, kind of bushwhacked here. It's not really very thick, but this looks like this is going to be the spot for the night right here. Looks pretty good. Out there is really marshy. So this is it. Let's do it. Go. Go away. They're shocking him. Somehow they're shocking him. I heard it beeping. Ah, get out of there! Oh, almost packed up. Got my coffee, a little bit of coffee left. Had my oatmeal. I'm about done with oatmeal. Standing by a fire, feels good. And the prairie is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous out there. The smoke coming from the fire has kind of, well, I don't know, steam coming up from the boggy area out there. All right, just a little bit before 8, totally on the trail again. Just left camp. It was really a pretty good night. Very cold. My 20-degree bag was just right. Wore my puffy and stayed comfortable, but it was a chilly night. Got 6 miles to Juniper Springs, then I turn around and head back. So not sure what I'm going to do. I need to do at least 12. I may try to do 15, would put me right back at Farles Lake, which is a really good place to maybe call it a day, and it gives me only 9 back to my car the next day. Let's see what happens. All depends on how I feel. I need to get to Juniper and get some clean water. The water I got out of that pond was, oh my God, it was greenish. Not the pond, it's remnants of the lake, the edges of the lake. I couldn't get out deep enough to get any clear water. It was all green, mossy stuff. But I boiled it. I ran it through my filter and I boiled it. Really gonna have to clean my filter good now. All right, now there's also dogs barking all night and people out here honking for their dogs. Never bothered me though. All right, we're coming out of the woods and the prairie up to something else. Oh, this is a big different terrain. I believe I read somewhere, and this may be the place, where vegetation is starting to grow back after a few years of a big fire through here. You see all this scrub, probably junipers. Well, they call it Juniper Springs coming up. But it's still kind of pretty terrain. There's definitely all kinds of deer tracks everywhere. I'm sure they use this path. It beats the heck out of going through all this scrub stuff. But this is beautiful in its own way. Looks like this juniper, scrub oak, whatever it is, undergrowth that's coming back up. It's coming to an end. We're going to be in pine again, I think. Going to cross Forest Road 30. I don't think we'll be able to see into the sun. Oh yeah, adjust. All right. Oh, wow, this is kind of mowed right here. That won't last long. Back in the forest, which I love. It's beautiful back here. I'm only a little over 3 miles from 40 highway, 40 State Road 40. Blacktop. It's the road that I'll run parallel with a little ways to get into Juniper Springs. I can hear some traffic way off in the distance, so like I said, it's 3 miles from here. But I love these walks along early in the morning. It's crisp. It'll be warm this afternoon, but right now it feels great. I've just got short sleeve on, so it's cool. If I had my puffy on, it would be too hot. Just pick up the pace and you warm up. Pretty simple. All right. That's where I came from. And I'm getting ready to go across a boardwalk. So I thought I'd film just a little trail time real quick. This is the first boardwalk I've seen. I think we're getting close to 40, State Road 40. So I think I've done, I'm guessing, about 4 miles. Ducks. Everything that moves startles you out here. Oh, this is nice. So the board's getting a little old. Wow. Yeah, you can hear the cars. We're close to State Road 40. Then it's I don't know, a couple miles up to Juniper Springs, and then a little break time and head back. Came from there, State Road 40. You can hear the traffic. We'll cross this, and then head towards Juniper Springs, about 1.5 miles away. Making really good time today. It feels good. Legs feel good. That's where we're going, right over there. Trying not to get hit. Holy moly. Oh yeah, the kid in me. Closed. What the honk? Oh, to hunting and trapping. Dogs, guns, and trapping. Good. Wow, look at this little marker. Coming up pretty cool. Juniper Prairie Wilderness Area. Pretty cool. All right, coming up on the Juniper Springs entrance. It's 10:17. I started just a little bit before 8. That's 6 miles. That's a real good time, but it's a real easy trail. Stop ahead. Huh. All right, let's hopefully let me go into the store, get water. Juniper Springs. Beautiful. The paddle wheel. Wow, it's getting dark. The phone compensates somehow. Makes it look like it's light, but I'm coming up on Buck Lake. I walked all the way around it off of the Florida Trail. It's a private place. But you know what? I think I can do it. Hopefully nobody will say anything. I'm more than willing to pay Well, there's some people out in a boat. Group camping by reservation only. Oh, well, it's not a group, it's a single. All right.